2 dumbbells, and you're gonna be doing a bilateral row. Then you're gonna go over to the cables, and you're gonna do a squared off stance reciprocal row. So I won't be close to the camera, so I will talk about that now. So your feet are squared off, shoulders are over the hips, arms are lengthened to start, and it's a reciprocal row. So it's a neutral grip, palms stay facing in, arms are moving at the same time, so they cross kind of at the center line right here, right? Keep it moving, 20 reps, okay? Support with the ground, back neutral, eyes a little bit forward so you're not down here, and up to down to tempo. Squared off stance. Your cable handles are at about knee height. Shoulders squared off. Shoulders back, chest nice and tall. Reciprocal row. Little softness in the knees. Trying not to rotate through the torso. A little bit. You might see a little bit in here, but hips facing forward. Okay, chest is next. 2 pushing movements. You're going to be using your bench to be doing an incline push-up. Remember, we don't want the elbows out here. We want them at about a 45-degree angle as you're doing your push-up. Since we're looking for an 8 to 12 rep range, that's total number of push-ups. So if this is too easy, you're going to come down lower to the ground. So maybe the railings of a treadmill. You may get all the way down to the ground on these as well. Depending on how strong you're feeling on a given day. So, and then you're going to go over the cables. Cables are set up at chest height. You're going to go into a staggered stance. You're going to do a reciprocal press. So, reverse movement of what you just did on the row. Again, elbows at about 45 degrees, same as they were on your push-up. Staggered stance, so leading with one leg for half reps and then switching halfway through. Over your hands, not back here. Weight over your hands. You've got to push up, all the way down, all the way up, cross under, cross under. Remember, 8 to 12 reps. If you're doing 15 of these your first time, that's fine. Next week, make it more challenging. Behind you, we're in a staggered stance. Got a little bit of tension here at the starting position. Hands are right in front of the chest. You can be on, feet can be flat, you can be on the ball of the foot. Make sure those abs are engaged, chest slightly forward. Switch legs. Right? So again, the goal is to find the right weight and work through that weight throughout the month, looking to improve speed. For legs, you're going to need the bench and body weight. The body weight is going to be jump squats. If you don't want to do jump squats, I have an alternative for you, which is resisted squats with the cable, but at tempo. Okay. So you're going to be holding on to dumbbells for your lateral step up. Right? Step it up, shift your weight. If you're not out here, shift your weight over this leg, step it up, all the way up, all the way down, and cross it behind the same leg that you step up. So getting in those hip rotators on that rotation, really make sure you're feeling that. Big step up. 8 to 12 reps. since you're not used to doing plyometrics, I want you to focus on getting off the ground, getting back down, getting off the ground again. So thickness, not so much how high you go, or not focusing on how high you go, but more on quickness. So you've got your squared off stance, maybe a little bit wider than your regular squat, a little bit wider, and squat it down. So from the side, if it was a big jump, it would look like this. You'd have full extension through the hip, right? You land a little bit on the harder side. It's harder to control the landing. So what I'm going for, nice soft landings, just getting off the ground, right? If you're not pleased with that, and again, it's to fatigue, right? And those quads are gonna burn. If you don't like that, set yourself up with the cables, handles down at the bottom, enough resistance so that you feel this in the posterior chain and the glutes and such. Keep those shoulders back and you squats at speed. Right? So, those are your two options on your squat. Finishing off with shoulders. You're going to use the cables for a shoulder press. So, last program you were doing a kneeling quick press. Now you're going to be doing a standing press. So again, the handles are all the way down at the bottom. You're going to go into a staggered stance. You're going to come down here. You're going to pick up your handles. You're going to stand up. You're going to be in the staggered stance with a slight forward lean. Abs engaged, and press up. So your arms should pretty much follow the same angle with your torso. Okay? Then, your medicine balls aren't very heavy, so you may feel like doing more than 20 of these, maybe able to. So you're going to squat, so a little mini squat, and toss the ball up. So notice I catch the ball when I'm down here, not when I'm here. When I'm down here at the bottom of the squat. This is one of those movements that neuromuscularly it's a little bit challenging at first. You're not used to tossing the ball up in the air and catching it. You haven't done that in ages. So after maybe the first set, you're like, okay, I got this. Then focus on bringing up the tempo a little bit. All right? So what else did I want to say about the toss-up? Absorb the weight of the ball when you're down in your squat, not when you're extended and tall. And really, you're pulling the ball by the sides, and as you're pressing up, you should feel the front of your shoulders doing the work. So if you're not holding it underneath, this would make sense if you grab it by the sides, but I just want to point out that if you really grab that ball, you'll feel these muscles contracting, and then give it a good push. So make sure you got a solid grip on the ball, a good landing, and then a strong press up. That's the